All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah, cool. And we're out at the modern world. Yes, we are. We're going to take a look at a new house that was inspired off of a German villa, and unfortunately, doesn't look anything like it. But it inspired me to build what you're going to see here. Yeah, I don't even have any pictures of it. But look at that. Kind of cool. It's in its infant stages right now. So how's everybody doing? It is a balmy 50 degrees out in Chicago right now. So I'm going to take on a little walk around of this place. I'm going to try something here. I don't like it when the sidewalk, I kind of messed that up. But I didn't. I usually break the sidewalk for the driveway. There we go. So, we have the garage, automatic garage door. Cool. A little walkway here, and what I tried to do is all the corners. There are no, like, as I say that, there's one right here, but there's no real, like, sharp corners. Everything is kind of rounded off. So let's take a fly around real quick of this house here and look at it. So it was inspired off of a home design that's in real life of a German villa. And basically what happens is you have a bottom floor and you have these steel braces that hold up the section because that's all glass. But I didn't need that over here. And then this section here was actually part of the house. And there's a pool back here, which we're going to put in. And they had this cool skylight that ran up the entire side of the building. But I took it all the way to the other side. And I've built stuff sort of like this before, but I found a real cool texture for steel, which I did not know that I had. So the skylight takes it all the way up, and there was supposed to be an area inside the house that, sort of like a loft area. Not too happy about this little cutout here, but it matches. It matches the other side. All right, so we already saw the garage. Yes, we did. We'll go over here. I might change the driveway material to actually is something a little better. We have this grand entrance, and it's almost industrial looking. There's going to be plants and pictures, but here it gets into the garage, into the back area, and this goes out to the pool area in the backyard. Oh. And then this over here goes into the house. So on the first floor, this is going to be a garden. Of course. I always have gardens in my houses. Yeah. And this is going to be a living room. Basically a huge great room. I don't know what I'm going to do with it down here. But over here is the dining room. This is dining room. And I'm playing around with different wood choices for the flooring here. I don't know what I want to use here. But this is the kitchen. Wow. This is going to be an island. So you're going to have cabinets, the sink, and a little island here. Oh, all glass. Yeah, I'm not sure how far down I'm going to bring the windows. And then back here, this is kind of interesting because this is going to be a washroom, but you could see through it. No kidding. you're gonna have to use your imagination. And that when a person comes in here and turns on the light switch, these are going to be electronically darkened, electric glass, except for, I forgot about this over here. The stair. Yeah. Well, there's some things you have to put up with in a modern home. So that's good. That's going to do that. It's going to be pretty interesting. So you have this kind of glass area here. If you come up to the second floor, now the real cool thing is that steel, you can see it. You can see it through the windows. So it works out. Unfortunately, I had to use glass blocks for that because I don't have anything that will go on the ceiling, and I don't have anything that has the white tint or the other tint that I was looking for, black stained glass. So I wanted to use the window panes on the bottom here. So if we go up here, well, you can't see much. Yeah. If we go up here, I kind of wasted space with this, but there's nothing I can do with that. I tried coming up with different things to make it better. There's going to be a seating area up here, and then the bedrooms are going to be off the back here. So this area here is going to have a seating area. There's going to be like an island in here, and that's going to have the washroom and closets. And then, you'll have a TV viewing area, stuff like that. And then you have this real nice area that you can overlook the garden. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in the center here for a tree, if I want a tree to come up. I'm probably going to make my own custom trees because I don't want to take the chance of it, kind of going through there. And then over here are going to be bedrooms. So this area here is going to mimic this curve in the wall here to make a little bit of hallway. And then there's going to be like 2 or 3 rooms up here. And then they'll be able to share a balcony. That's what I wanted to do. This glass is going to go away because the rooms I might bring the rooms to like here. And then there's going to be a joint patio that you can come out here and do what you want. So that lays that out. And then over yonder here, there's I don't know if I want to keep both of them, both these walkways, but it works. And then over here, see, there's a lot of wasted space. I'm going to put some plants back there. We have this up here, which I'm not really sure how I'm going to tackle this because it is going to be a balcony. I might put like a pergola on top of here with some vines and stuff, but we have great views. This whole area up here is going to be, look at the wildlife. Look at the little wildlife. There's a deer. This whole area was, what do you call it? All snow. And I done got rid of the snow. Just so there. So I'm not sure. Most likely I'm going to use this for the flooring over in here. Wow, what is the problem here? Do I want it to go that way? No, I don't want to go that way. Yep. So, how many people? Ooh. Oh, okay. That'll work. But I want to make sure that I get that before. So let's take a look at what this is going to look like. Because it's only going to go so far. There's going to be a bunch of changes because the kitchen is obviously going to have a different You know what? I'm going to take this all the way because it doesn't really matter. This is just for everything will change. I've changed its design so many times. It wasn't funny. I got to get back in there. Because the kitchen flooring will also take over. And this is supposed to be, it's supposed to be like a grand entrance. Unfortunately, the way I don't plan anything out. It looks kind of cool. And I want to at least leave 2 for the next flooring that comes out. And it might actually be this wood flooring. So let us take that. And then, I need to take that. Just that 3rd time's a charm here. And that solves that. Because I like everything to be symmetrical. But the doors aren't. No, really? Let's see if I can fix that. You know what? Let's try this. And I'll show you a little trick on... All right, if I put windows here, you're going to see that one doesn't reach. But you can take your replacer tool, click on one that does, and do that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Not really too thrilled about the change in the floor here, but there is that. I want this whole, that's going to change. I want this whole area to have the same flooring. So this is going to be that. There's a dining room. And unfortunately, I don't have a center point. Ooh. That is no good. Does not matter because if I take the table, all right, let's do this. If we we're going to have a table here and I like that. So there's not going to be any chairs. There's not going to be any chairs here. So what that's going to do is there's going to be table legs. And I've done it before, taking table legs and then how I do my the wood. And then there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that'll solve that. I can put you know what I could do is put a display cabinet there. That will work. I like that idea. So there's going to be a display cabinet here. I'm going to have to move these lights. And unfortunately, you can't put a light there because it will... You move the lights up to there, and then there's going to be a chandelier. And that throws off the chandelier too. I don't know. I will figure something out. Either way, it's going to be off a little bit. So there's no real way of fixing that unless I extend the house one more. I might just do that. I might just extend the house one more. So basically what I'll do is I will come out here and take an easy point and literally move the entire property down one just to get that one extra block in so I can put a chandelier. Huh. Let's see how that'll work, because now I'm kind of committed to that idea. So we're going to go here. That'll be 1. This is going to be harder than I thought. So it's 3 away from here. You know what? This might actually be pretty cool. So it's actually this one here. So if I come up and how do I want to do this? Because I need to move everything by 1. Do I want to move it this way? Or do I want to move it this way? Doesn't matter. All right. Okay there. So the other thing was the downloads have been really cool. Bam. Now we just have to wait for everything to... It says it moved it. There we go. It just had to catch up. Now... Oh boy. No, that's cool. All right. So this solves that problem. And this is... I do this all the time. It'll work. Really, it will. So the downloads of the world have been a huge success, and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you very much to everybody that downloaded the world. I hope you're enjoying it big time. Ooh, did I do that right? This is going to take a few moments. I just created a lip here I didn't know I had. Doesn't matter. So basically what I'm going to do is it has to follow this. Ooh, you know what? That creates a nice place to put some lighting. Okay, so now we have to make sure I didn't break anything real quickly before we leave. And of course I did. But I will go back and, yeah, obviously I broke a bunch of stuff. Forgot about the ground. So we come up here, we have this. And then it's kind of nice doing everything in the same texture, because you don't have, now I could use like World Edit to do a fill, but sometimes that will do more harm than good. So this takes care of the roof. See, it's not that bad. We'll fix the windows here, because I want a whole. I don't think I damaged anything inside. What I want is I want a cool house. That's actually going to be a flower, like a box, because everything on this house is going to be engulfed in wildlife, because you have so much concrete. This is my thinking. You have so much concrete that, see, now we can go a single table, and then I'm wondering if I should actually move all this over one. Let's see how this will look if I do that. We're gonna have a single that moved that. So I don't know. Let's try this. Because I only want 3. I like doing things in 3s. I actually do like that a lot better. It gives a more pronounced area for this doorway. And I might actually carry this wood. See right there. No, I get. You know what? But this is the great thing about this game that I like, is because I can take all this area here and I can do whatever I want with it. And it's not really going to throw everything off, because the sill, this area here, that actually doesn't look bad. And if I really wanted to, I could take the wood all the way out here. That's not a problem. So there's going to be a pool back here. What is this stuff? This is called Bridger Steel. So this is from the Bridger mod. So I really like that that texture. Okay, so that ends that. We're going to put another light up here, you know, just because. 1 1 1 1 3. There we go. Well, I like how that played out. And I really, it's not an OCD thing, but what it is let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. So somewhere right here is where we're gonna theoretically put a light. But I do like things to look aesthetically pleasing. So there's 2 here, there's 2 here. This has 5, nice center. We're going to put a 3 thing cabinet back here. We can do a custom table now. We can actually put a chair on the end, which will look good. And then I just have to figure out a transition to here, or keep it wood all the way to here, to where I'm going to do like carpeting and stuff like this. There's actually going to be a pit here, because there's going to be a fireplace that is going to go in between this and the little garden area. And unfortunately, to get that shape, I had to use a full block. That's not a problem. So real slowly, I'm going to go around, because we've already been going for 23 minutes. Yes, we have. I'm really digging the shapes that I got from the circular saw, which are, go in the circular saw and take that block there. There's a lot of different things that you can do with these shapes to create a lot of different effects. So you have the obvious. Forgot to turn off the weather. To the person who wanted to stop the weather, I wonder if that meets up. To the person that was talking about how do you disable the weather, the only way I know to disable the weather is to actually remove the mod from your mods folder. And all you have to do is temporarily move it, because you can always copy it back in. So there is that. So if we come out here, I want to see if these 2 blocks will fit together. And they do. Huh. That creates a nice, that creates some ideas. So there you have it. So down here is going to be the kitchen, the modern bathroom. We have 4 over here. That's fine. We have 5 over here. All because I can't do the thing with this here, because the kitchen cabinets are going to be going around the room here. So this room is exempt from that. So we have the dining area, and unfortunately the rain leaks through the skylight. We have this area is going to be broken up. There is going to be I can even put a pool in here and then do all the living quarters up here. That's an idea too. That's kind of a cool. I have been in a house that has been like that. The person also had back at the time, I think it was 1980, 86, 87. The person that owned the house owned a Chevy dealership, and they literally took a car off the showroom lot. It was a brand new 86 Cadillac. It was a Cadillac, Corvette. And it was the newest body style. They had just changed to the real sleek body style. And I'm going to be off on the year, and I really don't care. But, oh, look at that. 1, 2, 1, 2. There's my center. Nice. So what they had done is they literally cut the car, frame and all. They removed the engine. They removed the gas tank engine, most of the interior. They cut the dashboard, everything. They cut the car down the middle. It's wonderful if you have money to do something like that. They cut the car down the middle, and he mounted the car to the wall. And his wife was she didn't like it at all, but you know, he's the one that built the house, and it was his playroom. So he got that, but he literally mounted it on the wall. And I came up with this idea. I said, yeah, just put a TV, because the window still had the electronic, the window controls in it. I said, wouldn't that be cool if you took that threw that off. Doesn't matter. I said, wouldn't that be cool if you took the electronic window, made it remote control, and I'm still off. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That worked out. I didn't even think of that. But I said, yeah, we can mount, and back then it was the LCD TVs were starting to come out. I said, we put an LCD TV back there. And when you want to watch TV, you lower the window. And it was the driver's side of the car. Weirdest thing. But that's what happens when you have money. I could put some kind of framing around this to give it depth. And that's not hard to do either. So what I'll do in this case is I'll take, I can't take that. I can take this, and I can take this. And what I can do is not a whole lot. Look at that. What this is going to do is, if you notice, it gives it a little lip. And you can actually create depth by doing that. So I'm going to leave that for a while. And you can change the color. I mean, you can do anything that you want with it. But if you want to create little pockets of depth, you could do something like that. And it also will break up joint textures. As you can see, these textures are no longer joined. So I'm going to play with that idea. Up here, there's going to be some flowers and stuff like that. So that's going to do it. That's my newest creation. Because I'm an artiste. Look at that. We just did a little bit of work, and putting bathrooms in this place is going to be, because you know how I am with my bathrooms. It's going to be, yeah. And I'm going to change I want to change the driveway texture. I don't want the blasters as in concrete. I might actually just go with normal concrete. Or in the back, I also used, I don't like this because the pattern is off. This is different things of asphalt. So, I don't know. I'm going to play with that. So that's going to do it for this video. There's going to be a lot more. There's going to be a reverse balcony in here. We got the steel struts. I didn't take the steel struts. I might put a steel strut there just for that. But in here, there's going to be small trees and stuff like that to give this house some real color. There's going to be a patio up here to give it some more color. I don't know if I'm going to put a lip around the roof to give it more depth, but everything has been done with angle blocks and stuff like that. So there you have it. That is going to be, it's coming along. It's a little monotone right now, but have faith. It'll have some color punched in. There's going to be some windows on the side here. Go from there. So thank you very much for joining. As always, if you want to download the world, I have to do something about that too. That's why putting a pool inside the house and changing this to just backyard, that's an idea also. So there. So you can go to my website, which will have the link to the world download if you still want to do the world. Go from there. Yeah. And that's my timer. My laundry's done. So ooh, he's professional. I see sponsors lining up at my door. So there you go. It's kind of cool. Now when I did that, I kind of threw off the center here, so I might have to recalculate that because I want to keep it symmetrical. At least that part. And go from there. All right. Thanks for joining. Until the next episode. Goodbye.